Alright. Come on then. Let's get to it. We're a bit thirsty. Which is fine. We've got stuff. Do we? Did we not bring water with us? Okay, well we had dirty water. Oh, I've got a couple of soups, haven't I? So, I had a soup before. I have to burn a gum. Right, I'm going to stop picking up feral meat too because we've got plenty of it. Right, let's clear this area. So, let us together wander and listen to the wonderful, the magical, copyright-flavoured music. Don't you just love it? It's one of those things. I know I mention it a little bit on the channel, and it's because, you know, as a content creator, you may not know this, but as a, you know, you create videos on YouTube. When you upload the video, you know, you recorded it, then you need to upload it. YouTube automatically detects this music and flags your video with copyrighted content. Now, if a copyright owner, the owner of this song, the legal owner of the copyright to this song, flags your channel, it's called a copyright strike. Now, I've never had any issues with copyright strikes. These songs tend to be allowed in videos, but what happens is it's considered a copyright claim. So any money that this video makes in the future will be sent to the copyright owner of the song, which is fair enough. But what it does is, well, basically, when you get monetized on YouTube, I'm not monetized yet. You know, it's taking money off of you. What have we got here? Caltrops. It's obviously taking money off you. Are they going to hurt me? And it's sending it to the copyright owner. So it creates this moment of tension in your mind and in your body, or in my mind and my body. And it says, oh shit. Okay, so if... Motherfucker. They do hurt me. If, you know, if I create a video that gets a hell of a lot of views, I won't get the money for it. It's a bit of a pain in the arse, isn't it? But in my life, I'm not the sort of person who gives a shit in general. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Are they really heavy, are they? Oh. It's one of these weird things. Like, I don't like to care about money. I don't care. Whatever. But I can see how it's trying to stress me out. You know what I mean? It's trying to make me think, whoa, well, don't you care about the money you would be getting? It's like, I don't want to care. Leave me alone, YouTube. Let me just play my game in peace. Let me make my videos and give people fun, hopefully fun, Fallout 4 content. Don't stress me out with all this legal bullshit, you know? I just want to play my games. So anyway, I decided a long time ago, oh, we're getting lots of good gear here. Nice. Plus 25% limb damage and limb damage. Plus 200% okay, well that's not great, is it? The recoil's not great. Purified water. I decided a long time ago that I just wasn't going to care. The first time it happened, I was like, I'm not worrying about that. Because it gives you an option when you get flagged. I'll stop talking about this in a second. When you get flagged, it gives you an option to either completely cut out that section of the video or mute it. And I was like, I'm not doing it. It's bloody annoying. And it's too much faffing around. And it's too much legal bullshit, you know? So I'll just let the people have their money. But what that means is, when I hear these songs, rather than get stressed, which my brain tries to do, I'm sure you can tell, I just think, you know what? I'm going to enjoy the song. That's what the song was made. Do you think... Wow, these are really heavy, aren't they? Do you think that the people who made this song, while they were making it, were thinking, I can't wait for this song to one day stress the shit out of content creators on the internet. I can't wait for every single one of them to go, oh shit, I need to delete this song out of my video. It's just not the way it is. You know, they were probably thinking, I hope this song brings great joy and happiness to all those that hear it. And instead, the pathetic red tape system of insanity that governs our modern planet, modern life. I don't normally let myself do that. I won't do it. I usually only store junk in here, so everything else I have to drop it. You know, they were probably thinking, you know, I hope this song brings great joy and happiness to people. So, ladies and gentlemen, please sit back, relax, and enjoy this wonderful song. And it is a wonderful song. These songs are very, very beautiful. And that's another thing that's a little bit, it irks me a bit, you know? Society has become so pathetic in so many ways, hasn't it? I won't get into it. We won't get into it. Let's just enjoy some Fallout 4. I tell you what, I don't think I've ever played with these bear traps before. Also, what is even going on in this this world? What am I? I'm also seeing something. Okay, we've got a trapper's note. Let's read that. This place is crawling with ghouls. Seems like for every one I kill, 2 more show up. Between that big gear thing and the terminal, I know there's one of those vaults here. I can't find the damn thing. I'm setting up camp here and I'll try to push further in tomorrow. Now this is something I had absolutely no idea existed in this area. Look at his legs. I had no idea there was a vault in the area. I love this song. I really like classical music. I'm a fan of classical music. I've been for a long time. Now, we've already been down there. So it looks like we have to push on upwards, onwards and upwards. At least for the time being. Did I do that? Maybe I did that. So there's got to be some sort of mechanism then to allow us to open the vault, perhaps. I hope it's not just, what do you call it? Aesthetic. Oof, that was close. Please fly. There's a fly buzzing around on my hand. I got rid of 2 of them. It's just lovely, isn't it? I don't even know where it's coming from, you know. But it's nice. It's a very nice song. You know, I could sit back with a nice cup of tea, relaxing and enjoying being taken adrift on the melody of peace and serenity. But instead, here I am, fighting zombies, dealing with the chaos of the world. Well, I tell you what, at least I have some beautiful music to listen to while I do it. This is kind of weird then, so... Oh, okay, have I not been here yet? I thought I'd already been here. Oh god, it's your deal. Rotting zombies. Ooh, explosive. Now that's great. Although we've played around a lot with explosive shells and shotguns and things in the past. Oh, okay, I'm going to see if I can get that taken care of, because I do want to be able to open up this vault if possible, so it might be in here, eh? I don't know. Could be. Nothing collectible, nothing gatherable. What have we got here? Just ruined books. Whiskey, shot glass. Is that all that was in here? Another beautiful song. I'm wondering if the song, where the music is, wherever it is, it's going to lead us to where we need to be headed. Find some sort of secret mechanism. Also, let's have a look at the local map. Oh, 118. I knew it. Interesting. So it's just to our right then. That way. Somewhere. Well, I think we're on the right track. I hope we're on the right track. It's over there, isn't it? Oh, I thought I'd discovered a way through. Okay, maybe we just carry on going around this way. He's dead, isn't he? Looks like everyone here is dead. Yeah, it is too, isn't it? Oh, there's a turret up there. Are they dangerous? Fuck, those things could kill me instantly, couldn't they? Please don't kill me. Are we safe here or what? Right, we're looking alright so far. Oh, it's getting a bit dark outside. That's a big jukebox. Please don't kill me. I just want to take this loot. Is that okay? Everyone happy? We don't have VATs. Watch me pick something up that's accidentally stealing and just get murdered. Instantly murdered. Amontillado, these just empty bottles. Wonder how many hours of my life have been spent picking up burnt books. You, my friend, you can stay on. You play as many songs as you want. Don't listen to the people who tell you to shut up, who say you shall not express yourself. Alright, what have we got going on here? There's something underneath that chair. No. Alright, let's drop off this junk. So we've got a little bit of an issue with carry weight here. I'm assuming that it's something to do with... Did we pick up some weapons that I don't want to drop? Also, we have a couple of grenades. We probably don't need all these grenades. Tell you what, let's just get rid of a couple of those. Just to stop us having to deal with constant overburdenedness. Alrighty. Level 26, although I think we might have already spent that level up. We get our level ups late. Yeah, so we don't have a level up. We already spent it on the lockpicking skill. Is this going to take us somewhere? Oh, I tell you what, it's a different vibe in here, isn't it? well, looks like that's where we have to go. Give me all the stuff. We need stuff. You know, we'll be building a settlement in Far Harbor, so all this scrap and junk and trash, it's all going to come in very handy at some point. Even if it's not immediately helpful, it will be eventually. Is that it? Is that a cigarette? It is. Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, don't want that. What's one charisma? Get rid of that as well. Alright, is that it? Right, this has got to be it. 1000%. But is it going to be as simple as just pressing the button? When is it ever that simple, except for right at the start of the game? Just press a button and enter. What's going on down here then? This is very, very curious. Looks like it was as simple as just pressing a button after all. Get it done.
Greetings! Welcome to Vault 118.
Maybe not.
Your home away from home, underground. Are you the detective we sent for?
Can you imagine being stuck in this vault all this time? Anyway, let's carry on. Bloody flies buzzing around my head. I am the detective.
Oh, thank goodness. Let me just open the door for you.
Okay, alright, let's get it on. I was not expecting this, guys. I honestly had no idea there was even a vault in Far Harbor. Sometimes I love the fact that I'm so ignorant. Because everything's a surprise. And you know when you have a terrible memory? It's funny because you can just repeat the same thing multiple times in your life and every time it feels brand new. You get these weird, like, deja vu moments. Like, I'm pretty sure I've been here before, but have I? I can't remember. Anyway, could have been a dream. I feel like we're entering into a zone. I don't know if this place is going to be safe. I'm going to throw down a save just in case these guys decide to murder me for no reason.
We have many important residents and they are very worried.
Is this a whole deal then, is it? What happened? What's the story? Tell me everything.
It's Mr. Parker, the primary owner and financier for the hotel. This is just a disaster.
Is it now? Oh, that's the person who's dead, is it?
The crime scene again? Don't they realize that they're going to disturb the evidence? You'd better come with me, detective.
Okay. I'll just follow you then, I suppose. Try not to steal. I wasn't gonna steal, I was just looking. How do we look? Oh, hang on. Whoops. What's the button? Here it is. How cool are we looking? Are we looking pretty cool? We're looking like a kind of... I mean, we look pretty cool, don't we? Our mask looks pretty cool. And I like the blue tint on our armour. It's all matching, isn't it? We look pretty cool, though we don't look like a detective. But we definitely look like we can handle our business. We're a little bit skinny. But, you know, we're stocked, aren't we? We've got decent armour. Anyway. Where is everyone? Is everyone down here robots?
The glory of the thing, the artistry.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Excuse me?
Ezra, you have outdone yourself. This is your finest work.
What is going on
There
here?
is more emotion in his death than most have had in their entire lives.
Our friend is dead, Mr. Avita. Have you no respect?
I'm just saying that at least he had the decency to make a spectacle of it. There is nothing
Please,
worse than
if I
a born
may.
death.
That's what this is to you.
Oh, look at this guy.
Sick.
I'm
Got a
sorry,
brain in his head.
but the detective has arrived and shall begin the investigation henceforth. Please return to your rooms until the detective has examined the crime scene and had a
Okay.
chance to come speak with you.
So,
Have a look crime scene for clues. When you're ready, we can discuss your findings. You are free to question the residents, but their safety is our priority. So unless you have solid evidence, I would avoid accusations.
Okay. Well, okay, we've got blood here. So am I just pressing things? I'm just pressing things, am I? Right, let me just have a look. What exactly is this mission? Brain dead. Search the crime scene for clues. So, I mean, he's wearing a tie. Do they all wear ties? He's had his brain bashed in. I mean, there's a blood trail over there, isn't there? I feel very short. Where did I see? The blood trail. I see it. Plus 30% penetration of damage and energy resist. Plus 30% penetration of damage and energy resistance. I don't get it. The language makes no sense to me. Plus 30% penetration. I get that part. Of damage and energy. Oh, so the enemy's damage and energy resistance, I penetrate plus 30% of it. So obviously that bat was used. I like the look of that bat. That bat was used in the crime. They're both okay. This is actually a bit faster, so it looks like we're going to be sticking with the same fire axe for now. We haven't yet found a better item. Honestly, I feel like I found all the clues. I could be wrong. This chair, is that a clue? Nope.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
Well, tell me about the victim.
Mr. Ezra Parker was the primary owner and financier for the hotel. He had vast experience managing venture projects around the world. It was his idea to have our premier clients become investors in the vault section of the hotel. He worked with Vault Tech to have this built to their every specification. Was there anything else?
Yes. Tell me about the residents. They're all robots.
Not robots, Detective. Well, not exactly, anyway. I believe the term they use is robo-brain.
Interesting.
Back before the war, the residents decided the best way to wait it out was to put their brains inside robotic chassis. Was there anything else?
I found the murder weapon.
Oh no. That's the bat from Mr. McKinney's movie. You don't think he could be involved, do you? I can't imagine him ever doing such a thing. Was there anything else?
Well, honestly, it's more likely that somebody used it to frame him, if you think about
I'll
it.
be here should you need me.
Or did he use it thinking that whoever was going to be investigating would think that somebody else used it to frame him? It's hard to say, isn't it? Alright, let's have a wander down here. Just stay on the ground level for now. What am I looking at? Lots of interesting things I want to steal. Nothing useful to craft. At this point. Did we just murder all the robots? Take all our stuff, take all their stuff. Should we just do that? What?
Why'd you do it, huh? He deserved better than that.
You think I'm stupid? I saw the way he looked at you. You gonna tell me that's nothing?
It wasn't like that. We were friends. He helped me out of a tight spot or two is all.
I couldn't stand by like some pasty-faced Percy while he put the moves on my best girl.
But now the law is on our tail. What are we going to do?
Come away with me. Let's leave this dark hole of a city behind. We can be in Buenos Aires by tomorrow.
Oh, I want to believe you, I do, but they'll never let us go.
Then we'll make our stand here. I've got a gun for each of us.
No, 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 no. The line is, then we'll make our stand here. Two lovers together with a bullet for each of them.
God. Why
Oh.
can't I ever get that line? Forget it. I can't do this right now.
Ugh, fine. I'm going to the beach.
Are they acting?
Well now, if it isn't the brave detective. I haven't seen someone with a body like that in far, far too long.
Well, can we talk about the murder?
Oh, boo, you're no fun. I suppose we can talk about the case unless you'd rather hear some stories from my acting career.
I would not.
I'll be around, languishing from your inattention.
Oh, okay. I wanted to keep
Hello again,
talking to her. I just didn't want to
Here for
talk
my
about her acting
stories,
career.
I assume.
Do I have to listen? Can you answer some questions?
Perhaps if we were better acquainted, I'd be willing to share what I know.
All right.
Surely you must be here for my salacious stories of the silver screen.
Fine. Okay, I feel like we're going to be here for a while, guys.
Perhaps if we were better
Okay, come on.
Care to hear some of my stories, detective?
Yes, fine. Just tell me.
Keith and I first met when we acted together in Empire on the Nile. It was a period piece, huge production budget. He played Mark Antony, and I, of course, played Cleopatra. Ooh, how I hated that black hair, though. Sean Holzman, he was the director, you see. Well, he threw the most lavish set parties. They were absolutely bacchanalian. Did you
I
need
bet.
something else?
Yeah, I want to hear about your thoughts about the murder, please.
Well, it is a bit strange how obsessed Santiago has been with the murder. I mean, he's always been a bit obsessive, though. He did a whole series of paintings of me, hundreds. Said I was his muse. It was flattering for a while, but the man is a bit much, even for me. Did you need something else?
I found Keith's baseball bat at the scene of the murder.
I don't know, detective. I can't really imagine Keith killing Ezra. Did you need something else?
I guess that'll do for
I'll
now.
be around, languishing from your inattention.
Toilet roll, okay. Something I don't know about these robots. What have we got here? Nothing. That looks like a door, doesn't it? It's like a secret
How can
door.
I help? Did you have questions about the case?
Yes. So this is Keith, alright. I found your baseball bat at the crime scene. Care to explain how it got there?
Oh, we were just rehearsing a scene. Nothing to worry about.
Really? Any thoughts about the murder?
It's obviously Santiago. He keeps going back to look at the crime scene.
Okay, let's leave it at that.
Okay, just let me know how I can help.
They did warn us, didn't they, about accusations? About making any accusations, I feel like could have potentially negative consequences. This place is like a maze. Take that, can I? Oh, what's that? Overseer's key. Interesting. Who's the overseer? I haven't gathered that yet. If they mentioned it, I can't remember. How intriguing. I'll take anything that the game allows me to take. Not sure if I cleared down there yet, but let's have a look up here. Concierge. Okay. So there's going to be something in the Overseer's office, isn't there? Something pointing to evidence. Some evidence. Evidence pointing to evidence? I don't know. Something. You know what I'm trying to say. I have faith. I have faith in your ability to understand my often confusing rambling. What's going on here then? Oh God, what's the story with this place?
Well. If it isn't the long arm of the law. Tell me, are you a devotee of the arts? Does that cruel muse call you to her entrapping bosom?
It does sound like it could be him, doesn't it? Let's try this as a form of manipulation. Art is life. Without it, we are no different than animals.
Dogs and elephants can put pen to canvas. What is to say our every action is not a spastic death twitch of a creature that has not realized it is already dead? Come with me.
Okay.
Tell me, what does this piece say to you?
This piece. This one. What piece? Where are we looking? Oh, this. Jesus. This piece. I mean, it kind of looks like a face, a little bit. Maybe a half caved in face, you know? Yeah, that one.
Indeed. This was the last piece I did in a series of portraits of Gilda. Number 1378. Her emotional landscape is superimposed on the portrait. The reality of the subject is distorted as the ego attempts to project itself. This way. Tell me, what does this one say to you?
It says, bonds. It looks like trees in space. I originally went to this one. It looks like nuclear bombs, nuclear explosions.
Oh, what a very literal interpretation. I asked what he communicated, not what the shapes on the canvas were. He must have said.
Okay. Nice to be embarrassed by an artistic robot. Okay, we're fatigued, so now we've lost carry capacity.
I want this one. And please be honest. For art without honesty is just politics.
Okay, can we talk about the murder?
There will be plenty of time for that. We have more important matters to attend to.
So we don't...
Truth be told, this is my best-selling piece. I did this series under a pseudonym, of course. This series has made more money than any of my serious works. And I did the whole thing as a lark. What does that tell you about the value of art to the common man, huh?
Is that it? Yeah, we can't run now. How badly have we been affected by 20? Shit. Do I have anything that can help us wake up? No. Agility 1. Yeah, so we've got a penalty to our agility. Or is it endure? Yeah, a penalty to our agility. I don't think that food's really going to help us much. Let's just have it anyway. Yeah, so what did we gain? Still -3.
Oh, it's you again. Finally decided to get some culture?
I think you should explain why you keep returning to the crime scene.
It's for inspiration, detective. The others do not like to think about it, but even we shall die someday. Like Prometheus's torch, it kindles within me the fire to create as much art as I can with the time that I have.
Okay. It sounds like you've done a lot of paintings of Gilda. Why her?
Our Gilda is a very singular creature, detective. Do you not see this joie de vivre from within her? I have never met another who clings to life so tenaciously, who lives so in the moment. I must admit I was quite smitten with her for a time.
So you're still in love with her?
So what if I am? What business is it of yours? She deserves someone who truly understands her ephemeral beauty, not that brute actor.
So any thoughts on the murder?
The person you should be looking at is Juliana Riggs. That Philistine would not know art from her own excrement. She and Ezra had a rather dramatic fight recently. You could hear her banshee screeches all the way across the hotel.
So what were they arguing about?
I don't know. I was painting at the time and I was trying to block it out. Though I bet Gilda probably heard them. Maybe you should check with her.
Okay. Right.
Good. I hope my paintings are able to open your mind to new possibilities.
Alright, well I can't wander around this place in slow motion the entire time. It's gonna kill me. So let's drop off our junk. Hopefully this takes care of business. And we'll have to have a little bit of a sleep. Yeah, that sorts us out. So at least we can run. Okay, I tend to struggle with situations like this, guys, I'll be honest with you, because I just lose interest. I get bored easily, you know? Like, you know, running back and forth, asking people questions. I'm kind of interested for now, but if this puzzle becomes too hard to figure out, honestly, my brain, I'll probably just start losing interest in it. And we'll see, though. I'm in it for now. But we'll see. We'll see how we go. Oh, okay. Here's the Overseer's office. Can I close that door? Alright, let's check out this place then. Alright, so what's going on here? I wonder if there's any kind of recording in place. I saw the terminal. I'm just having a little look first. Where's that music come? Oh no, it was a jukebox, wasn't it? Never mind. I forgot about that. What time is it? Oh, it's 10 PM. Well, let's get in some sleep anyway. Okay, we've picked up some parasites. We're thirsty. Okay, are they... Where the hell did these guys come from? What's going on here? Let's have some squirrel bits and a veggie soup. Inventory's fine. Let's have a look inside this, see what's the story here. Okay, Vault 118 Overseer Instructions. Vault 118 is designed to test the social interactions between the working class and ultra-wealthy when under confined conditions. Working in conjunction with staff from the Cliff's Edge Hotel, this vault shall function as a luxury hotel to attract the necessary testing subjects. What the hell's this going on here? Upon, where was I? Upon beginning the test, additional subjects shall be admitted from the local population into a second, much inferior wing of the vault. Operations Protocol Manual. I'm not going to read all this, guys. Hold on. Is there another page to this? Nope. I feel like this would probably be quite interesting. Overseer's log. Yeah, there's just a lot here to be going into at the moment. Oh god, it's been weeks now, and I realised today that I've become the test subject. Instead of testing the social interactions between the locals and this group of rich arseholes, it's just me trapped in here with them. They're gonna live forever, and I have to deal with them for the rest of my life. I can't take it. Okay, so this is the overseer. Okay, anyway, never mind. What's this?
Progress on construction of the second...
So that's the overseer there. I like the holotapes. I'm a fan of the holotapes.
Progress on construction of the second wing of the vault is completely stalled. Once the premier area of the vault had been completed, funding seems to have been cut off. My supervisors have informed me that they haven't received payment from Mr. Parker, and Vault Tech won't pay out of pocket to continue construction. I've repeatedly approached Ezra about the finances, but he keeps telling me that Mrs. Riggs hasn't transferred the funds. However, when I asked her, Juliana said that she had just given Ezra extra for the gold paint in the rooms. I've hired an investigator to look for signs of embezzlement in a few weeks.
Ah, so...
Hey there, Tiger. Here for more stories about my acting career or something else?
Can you answer some questions?
Sure, darling.
Apparently Juliana had a big argument with Ezra a few days before he died. Did you hear any of the conversation?
Oh, yes. I haven't seen a woman go off like that since Teresa Dubois fired her costume designer. But to get back to your question, it was fever pitch, Detective. She had apparently gone to the Overseer's office to check on the state of things and found it in horrible disrepair. But, and this is where it gets interesting, it sounded like she found something that really set her off. Couldn't hear what, though. Did you need something else?
Interesting. So, you've had an affair with Santiago?
Look, I love Keith, I do. But sometimes he just can't give me the attention I need. The girl gets lonely, Detective. It only lasted a few dozen years. The man's a bit much, even for me. Did you need something else?
What were you and Keith talking about when I came in?
Oh, that? We were rehearsing. Gotta stay sharp if we're going to rebuild Hollywood. But Keith always gets flustered when he's upset. Did you need something else?
Interesting that those coils, the coil, maybe later.
I'll be around.
Coil on my axe is
Languishing for
partially
your inattention.
invisible, you know? At least in that screen it is.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else? I suppose you should try to figure out how he died.
Yeah.
Once you have enough evidence, then I suppose you'll need to confront the killer. Was there anything else?
Okay, so we might actually go and just say to this guy, wherever he is, what's going on here? The one who had the bat. Oh, it looks like a load of zombies got in. Alright, well, that's something. Oh, they killed one of the Protectrons. Wasn't expecting that. Alright, so, yeah, it's... I'm not really feeling like I'm getting closer to figuring out what's going on here. Although, we probably are. I'm just not sure if I have the desire to figure this out, but I'll tell you what, I'll stick with it for a little bit longer. ADD, you know? It's like if I can't figure it out pretty quickly, my brain kind of loses interest and wants to start wandering off to other things. Where is Keith? Haven't I just been this way? I'm running around in circles, aren't I? Alright, give me a second, guys. Is it this way? Let's see if this guy's got anything else to say.
Oh, it's you again. Finally decided to get some culture?
Maybe later, okay. So he doesn't have any other additional options. Who's this?
Hello, Mr. Whiskers.
We haven't talked to these yet.
Pretty kitty.
Juliana, Mr. Whiskers died last month. This is Scruffy. Remember?
Oh, of course. Silly me.
Just let me have a look at the neural interface matrix, and I'm sure I can clear that.
No, it's not that. I've just caught another cold. Probably something that got in when they sent Pearl out.
God, not this again. Last month you were convinced you had the measles.
You're not a doctor. What would you even know about it? Besides, I think it may be malaria.
First of all, I am a doctor.
Yes, but not a real doctor. Robotics is an actual medical degree.
Secondly, I've told you time and again, you can't get sick inside the suit. It's not physically possible.
I know when I'm getting sick, Bert. Now why don't you just wander off and play in your lab? Mr. Scruffy and I are going to rewrite the will.
She's got a face mask on.
Everything when I die because horrible Bert didn't believe me.
Oh, God, Juliana. Whatever.
Let's talk to Bert.
Did you need something?
Yes, I heard that Juliana and Ezra had an argument. Actually, let's ask their thoughts about the murder.
Well, that's not really my field of expertise, but I'm sure there are probably some clues at the crime scene. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Yes, let's ask them about the argument.
Well, I was in my lab at the time, so I didn't hear it. But Juliana has always been rather critical of Mr. Parker. I think she found something in the overseer's office. I wasn't listening when she told me about it. I kind of had my head in my research. I don't know, really. I try to let her handle all the money stuff. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
No.
Very well. I'll just get back to my work then.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
I did. Tell me about what you think.
If you ask me, it's one of those actors. Or that horrible painter. Their type is always the cause of violence.
I heard you had a fight with Ezra a few days ago.
Oh, well, it wasn't that big a deal, really. He wanted more money to pay for repairs on the hotel. I wasn't feeling well that day and lashed out a bit at the poor man. I really should have listened to him more.
I think I found some evidence that Ezra was embezzling from you and other investors.
Well, I really don't believe that. Mr. Parker wouldn't do such a thing, I'm sure.
What's with all the junk in here?
These are our things. We're just waiting till the war blows over so we can bring them back to the mansion.
I think you're the murderer.
That's just silly, Detective. Why would I want to kill Mr. Parker?
Ezra was embezzling your money.
You were so close, Detective.
It's a shame. I thought I could keep the ruse going a little longer. Oh, well. Had to end eventually, I suppose.
Oh, that's it.
This doesn't have to end in more violence, Detective. Just walk away. I'll leave, and you can tell them I escaped.
Ezra?
Well, congratulations on catching up, Detective. Yes, I've been masquerading as Juliana for some time now.
What's it going to be, Detective? Join me in getting rich? Or die defending some outdated ideals?
Honestly, this place seems a little bit insane. So, why did you kill Juliana?
I hadn't planned on it, but Juliana figured out what I was doing and had to be dealt with swiftly. I thought I could get a bit more money out of this place before making my escape.
Well, how is this going to go down?
Okay, so I feel like I want to do this one, but I just don't think we have the charisma. But I'm gonna do it.
Not a chance, Detective. I've invested far too much time into this. If I'm leaving, I'm taking everything with me.
Well, how is this going to go down?
Fine. Honestly, I don't really care.
Well, I'm glad you've decided to be reasonable. I would have hated for this to come to more bloodshed. All right, Detective. Tell Maxwell that it's over and get your reward. Then I'll make my way out when things have died down.
Yeah. There's no skin off my nose, to be honest. I don't feel much connection to this situation here. We don't... You know, Jack... They're just random robots he's just met. Going about their business.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
I thought I was supposed to tell him that we're done.
I'll be here should you need me.
So, do we still have the quest? Well, I tried to. Tell Maxwell about Ezra's death.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else? I'll be here should you
Alright,
need
well that's a bit weird. So, let me just save and reload. See if this fixes the problem.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
It's not actually letting me progress,
I'll
so
be here.
that's weird. Wish you wouldn't do that, man. So, yeah, this place turned out to be a bust. So everything here is mine. Looks like this has been Jack's first proper character a moment of his own character. We're probably gonna die, but as long as these things don't explode, I don't care. I was kind of losing patience for this place, you know? I forgot to deactivate that feature. How much ammo do we have left? So yeah, we can say this is probably the first moment where Jack's character has broken out of vanilla. He was getting a bit bored and fed up with his situation. He doesn't really have time to be running around for these robots. They've obviously messed him around, making all of these promises about rewards. It feels like really they were just wasting his time. And obviously he got a bit fed up of the situation. So everyone's going to die. Tends to be the way that it goes in these series. Have you noticed? Anyway, this is all my stuff now. This was the way in, wasn't it? Probably don't need to take too much in the way of like drinks and things. But there's so much loot down here. Should probably check. Did we get hit? I don't think we did. Don't need any of this stuff, do I? Can't take any of this, eh? What's in here? Whatever it is, it looks kind of cool. Yellow flight helmet. Goggles. Yeah, I can't get in there. I think I can still hear maybe a little bit of movement around the place. I probably won't loot every single item in the whole place. But who's walking around? That's weird. Very creepy. Zombies. Yeah, they said we'd get a reward for this. So obviously they were lying. And I guess Jack just really doesn't like liars. Or people who waste his time. So especially people who waste his time with lies. Enough is enough, alright? We do need to be a little bit careful here though, because if we die, we revert back to our original save. There's stuff in here there wasn't there? Alright, I think that'll do. I don't need to get every single item. I don't think there was anything that was extremely valuable that we wanted. We'll just take a little bit as payment for for having our time wasted. Really, we found the killer anyway. I might just have one quick look this way, just see if there was anything in here worth snatching. I mean, we could make use of this vault, I suppose. Could build a settlement here, but you know, at this point we don't need to be worrying about that. We've only just got started with Longfellow at Longfellow's cabin. I know it's telling us that we've leveled up here, but we haven't. It's just bugged out a bit. Because we leveled up before the game registered. So, that'll do. We'll head out of here now, if I can find the way out. Purified water? It is too. Okay, I'll just look on the map then. This way. So basically over there somewhere. Ah, that's what was inside that display case. Some sort of weirdness going on, isn't there? Zombies around. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do us for another episode. And definitely towards the end here, a little bit more exciting. And I think what I'm going to try to do from this moment on is wake the series up a little bit. I have started to detect just a small amount of, well, just, I don't know, like monotony. You know, the series has been very calm, very slow, very, very challenging at times up to now. And I think with the great difficulty that we were having sort of taking on quests and fighting NPCs, fighting raiders and stuff, it made me very cautious and very hesitant to risk the situation, to push the situation, to challenge Jack, challenge the situation. And so I think what we're going to be doing from here on out is pushing the envelope out a little bit more. This could have been one of those moments where we threw Jack into a full permadeath situation where if he died, that was the end of his life. But, you know, it didn't work out that way. But anyway, he didn't die, so we're fine. We'll carry on. And I think he's had enough. You know, he's been pushed around, pulled around, used and abused by random members of the Commonwealth and Far Harbor. It's almost as if people have no respect for him as an individual, as a person. He's been pushed a little bit too far. And so from here on out, we will be pushing back at the Commonwealth, at the Wasteland, at the monsters, at the raiders. And, that should allow us to get a little bit more flavour into Mr. Jack McCann. He's been very vanilla, hasn't he? He's been very ordinary, not really stepping outside of the boundaries or the borders, and things can get a little bit tedious when that happens. So, that's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Fallout 4 Outbreak. We are still at risk of dying here. How much space do we have? We'll take one of these, I think. Yeah. So, I've got some robot sounds. It makes me know... Oh. Apparently we're okay. Alright, that's what the robot sounds were, clearly. So was this the way in?
Basement.
Oh. Where's this going to take us? I tell you what, stick around. Let's just find out where this goes. Is this another area to explore? Or is this just another way to the same place? Okay, it looks like we're just in the same area. So really we just want to be getting out of here now then. And heading back to our base, back to Longfellow's cabin. When we get home, we will be able to throw down a save. Is this, what is it? Is that fog still moving? Yeah, it is. Okay, so we actually need to have some of these medical items bound, don't we? Because I brought a little bit of this stuff. Meh. Suppose we could get that on 9. Yeah, we'll just go with that. Sedative increases our endurance. Alright, so when we return, we are going to be making our way back to our base, and we'll probably keep slowly chipping away at building up a bit of a foundation at Far Harbor, at our base, and we'll continue exploring Far Harbor for a bit. The harbour area of Far Harbor, and getting to know a few of the characters, doing a few quests. We're going to talk to the robot too on the way back, I think. Although, is that her over there? No. So she's around somewhere. I'm not sure if she's going to be angry at us for what's just happened. But maybe she won't even know. So, as always, please remember to check the description for links to other series on the channel. And may I suggest, if you don't know about it or you haven't seen it, if you're enjoying this series, to check out Zombieland Conquest Reanimated. It's definitely my favourite series so far with Mr. Marcus Aurelius. So if you haven't seen it yet, please do check it out. It was a lot of fun. It's a huge series too, so there's loads of videos there for you to watch. Also, there's a link to my Patreon if you are so inclined to desire to learn more about how you can help support me in this adventure on YouTube here. In the meantime, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please do look forward to Jack's story evolving and twisting and turning and maybe taking some more exciting and darker turns. He's been pushed over the edge a little bit in this episode. Things were getting a little bit boring running around chasing after all of those bloody robots. And I guess this was the straw that broke the camel's backside. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me. I'll join you and I hope you'll join me again soon. Goodbye for now.